On Tuesday, the World Trade Organization released its flagship report that examines those issues and provides data-driven insights on trade policy and strategy for industry professionals and others. Here is the WTO Chief Economist Ralph Orsa representing the new World Trade Report 2023. Take a listen.
The report makes the case for extending trade integration to more economies, people, and issues, which is a process that we call re-globalization. And I'll come back to that with a number of examples, but just keep it in your minds. When I say re-globalization, what I mean extending trade integration to more economies, to more people, and to more issues. And I'll have examples of that shortly. This part of the report begins with an analysis of the relationship between trade and security, understood broadly to include economic aspects such as access to critical goods and resilience to shocks. And the key conclusion is that a strong multilateral trading system is the best guarantor of economic security because it provides the options we need when supply shocks hit. A case in point is the response of trade to the COVID-19 pandemic. I've already mentioned that trade was highly resilient, was remarkably resilient in 2020, but it was also an important source of resilience that helped us get through the pandemic, that helped us get or deal with the pandemic. In particular, international supply chains became vital to ramping up the production and distribution of medical supplies, with trade in medical goods rising at a rate of 16% in 2020, trade in personal protective equipment rising by almost 50%, and trade in face masks rising by 80%. Another example are the supply chain disruptions associated with the war in Ukraine, where a major food security crisis could be avoided thanks to open trade. For example, Ethiopia imported 45% of its wheat from Russia and Ukraine before the war,